Alright folks, so today we're going to be doing the 2 times table. Today folks, 2 times table. 2 times table. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to start with, we're going to fill up this table by the end of the video, okay? By the end of the video, you're going to know what 2 times 1 is, 2 times 2, 2 times 3, 2 times 4, 2 times 5, and more. We're not done. We're not even close to done. Okay, let me put the equal signs. I'm gonna put like some nice yellow boxes. We're gonna fill in later. It's gonna be so cool. So cool. Wait. These boxes are really too big. So there we go. Let me just put circles. And we'll also learn how to do 2 times 6. And 2 times 7. And 2 times 8. And 2 times 9. And 2 times 10. Okay, we're gonna learn how to do those as well. But we're not done. We're not done.
What?
We're also gonna do 2 times 11 and 2 times 12. Folks, this is literally rocket science.
What are you doing?
This kid doesn't know it. Okay.
Okay. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 2, 4. 2 times
All right,
6.
all right.
2 times 4, 8. 2
Get
times
out.
5, 10. 2
Bye-bye.
times 6, 12. 2 times 7, 14. 2 times 8, 16. 2 times 9, 18. 2 times 10, 20. 2 times 11, 22. 2 times 12, 24. This download doesn't know what he's doing. Don't listen to him. This is counter clickbait.
Okay, back to what I was saying. So the first one is 2 times 1. So what does that mean? That means you've got 2 columns, and each of the columns you have 1 dot. So 1 dot here, 1 dot here. How many dots in all? We'll count it up. 1 dot, 2 dot. So 2 times 1 is just 2. So let's go back to our table. We can fill it in. So 2 times 1 is 2. Next one. Our next one is 2 times 2. Let's do 2 times 2 now. So 2 times 2. Hopefully that's not going to be as hard, right? So for 2 times 2, I'm going to have 2 times 2. What does that mean though? That means I've got 2 columns. So 2 columns, draw 2 columns like this. And then each of the columns has 2 dots. So 2 dots for each column. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now count up how many dots in the whole shebang. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 dots. So 2 times 2 is 4. So we can go back to our table and happily write 4 for 2 times 2. Now let's do 2 times 3, shall we? 2 times 3. What is that going to be? 2 times 3. 2 times 3, I'm going to have 2 columns, and I'm going to have 3 dots in each of the columns. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and now I need to count up how many dots in the whole shebang. The whole shebang. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dots. So 2 times 3 is 6. So now I can go back to my table, and I can write 2 times 3 is 6. Next one up is 2 times 4. That's right. 2 times 4. So for 2 times 4, we're going to be doing 2 times 4. So what does that mean? We have 2 columns. So we got 1, 2 columns. And we got 4 dots in every column. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now count up how many dots in the whole shebang. Okay, so we got 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, 4 dot, 5 dots, 6 dots, 7 dots, 8 dots. So 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, now we can go back to our table and write that down. 2 times 4, that's going to be 8. Next one up. What's after 2 times 4? Can you read this? It's 2 times 5. So 2 times 5, what's that going to look like? All right, let me write it down right here. I'm going to have 2 times 5. So that means I'm going to have 2 columns. So let me draw 2 columns, 1, 2. And I'm going to have 5 dots in every column. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I count off fish alive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're going to count up how many dots in the whole shebang. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2 times 5 has to be 10. Now let's go ahead and write this down in our table. We have 2 times 5 is just 10. Now let's do the next one. 2 times 6. 2 times 6. 2 times 6. 2 times 6. Now, what's the next one? Yep, it's 2 times 6. Let's do it. So 2 times 6, that means we're going to have 2 columns. 2 columns. 1, 2. And in every column, we're going to have 6 dots. 6 dots. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, let's count up how many dots in the whole shebang. In the whole shebang, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dots in the whole shebang. So 2 times 6, that's 12. Let's go back to our table and write that in. 2 times 6 is 12. Now let's do 2 times 7. 2 times 7. Okay, so how are we going to do 2 times 7? Let's go back. Let's write it down. I'm going to do 2 times 7. So that means we're going to have 2 columns. 2 columns. So draw that in. 1, 2. I have 2 columns. In every column, there's 7 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I have to count up how many dots in the whole shebang. In the whole shebang. Now let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 2 times 7 is just 14. So we can go back to our table and we can write 2 times 7 is 14. All right, next one up is what? 2 times 8. Let's do 2 times 8. So let's go down here, down here. Okay, we did 2 times 7. Now we're going to do 2 times 8. So what's 2 times 8 going to be? So we're going to have 2 columns, 2 columns. So 2 columns. And each column we're going to have 8 dots, 8 dots. By the way, if you have any other ways to do this, just leave them in the comments below and we'll check them out. So 8 dots. So let's put 8 dots in each of the lines, in each of the columns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now count up how many dots in the whole shebang. In the whole shebang. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's how many dots in here? There's 16 dots. So 2 times 8 is just 16. Let's go back to our table. Back to our table. And let's write it in. 2 times 8, we just found out that it's 16. Whoa, 16. Now let's do 2 times 9. So go all the way down. Let's write it down right here. 2 times 9. What does that mean? Well, that means we got 2 columns, 2 columns. So we have 2 columns like this, 1, 2, and we have 9 dots in each column. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa, that's big. 7, 8, 9. So let me make my column longer. Don't worry about that. And same thing in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we gotta count up how many dots in the whole shebang. In the whole shebang. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So how many dots in the whole shebang? We have 18 dots. So 2 times 9 is just 18. So let's go back to our table. Back to our table. And let's go ahead and write down 2 times 9 is equal to 18. Now let's do 2 times 10. All right, so 2 times 10. So 2 times 10 equals, so what does this mean? We have two columns. So one column, two columns. And in each of the columns, let me make my column real big. A real big column for a real big number. So there we go. Those are some big columns. So like the pillars of Rome. So two columns, and in each column we got 10 dots. So let's draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's count up how many dots in the whole shebang. In the whole shebang, I have how many dots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I have 20 dots in the whole shebang. So 2 times 10 is 20. So I can go back to my table, make this big and write down 2 times 10 is equal to 20. Now let's do 2 times 11. 2 times 11. So go all the way down, and we got some space right here. So let's do 2 times 11. So what does this mean? This means we got two columns. So 1, 2. And let me make these columns really big because we got a really big number here. So there's my columns. And now in each column, I have 11 dots. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now let's count up how many dots in the whole shebang. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22 dots in the whole shebang. So 2 times 11, what is 2 times 11 going to be? That's going to be 22. So let's go all the way up, back to our table, and we can write that 2 times 11 is going to be 22. Now for the last one. Wow, 2 times 12. Let's do it. So 2 times 12. 2 times 12 is going to be what? So let's do 2 times 12 right here in the corner. 2 times 12 is equal to. So let's zoom out and let's see what this means. We have two columns. So one column, two column. And in each column, we have 12 dots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, those are a lot of dots, by the way. Let me actually make my column bigger. And in the other column, I also have 12 dots. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now I have to count up how many dots in the whole shebang. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 2 times 12 is 24 because there's 24 dots in the whole shebang. And so what is 2 times 12? That's just going to be 24. So now I can go all the way back up, go back to my table, if I'm allowed to. Whoa, where is my table? All right, there's my table. So 2 times 12 is 24. Alright folks, thanks for checking out this lecture of the 2 times table. We'll check you out next time. Head it in.